Hi, my name is Elia, and this is my NUN experience. It all started one afternoon in early spring, when I received the admissions email from Northeastern. I clicked on the link, eager to discover one of my future college possibilities after high school. Reading my acceptance into the NUN program brought both excitement and disappointment at first. This was simply because even though Northeastern was my top choice, I was not necessarily planning on enrolling in the NUN program. As time passed, this special abroad experience seemed to grow on me. I found myself at the point where I was constantly researching all the possible locations and then presenting all of the details to my skeptical parents. I finally set my sights on Melbourne, Australia, where my future NUN classmates would be studying at the Melbourne University of Technology for the next 4 months. My parents finally surrendered to my persistent begging, and the next thing I knew, I was packing my flight for Australia. Saying goodbye to everyone back home, including my family and friends, was very difficult, but they knew I was going to be sharing the whole experience with them through my pictures and videos. The plane ride from JFK International Airport in New York to LA and then across the Pacific Ocean to Melbourne was a grueling 22 combined hours. After we landed, however, I was struck with the jet-lagged reality that I was actually in Australia. Our studies began with O Week, the first week of Aussie uni life, designated to allow us to retain our bearings, catch up on sleep, and party a little too, if we were lucky. This week really helped us assimilate better into the Australian culture by introducing us to new people, places, things, and even Aussie slang. Cheers, mate. All this newfound fun and excitement did not last forever. Our official studies started that Monday, and I was far from ready, just coming out of summer break. I was immediately hit with multitudes of new information, ranging from academics to our planned NUN trips to service learning, not to mention spring break. School was becoming gradually more difficult as the weeks went by, but almost every weekend there was a new, exhilarating trip planned for our entire group. For example, we went to a trampoline center with lots of bouncy fun, and the Healesville Sanctuary, where I was able to see animals such as kangaroos, wombats, dingoes, and even penguins. We also went to the Woolamai Beach on Phillip Island, where the surf was really big, but the scenery along our hike was beautiful. Amidst all this fun, school was not getting easier, but thank God I had Tim Tam Tuesdays to relieve some of the stress. An essential part of our NUN experience included the service learning aspect. This is where our entire group participates in service activities aimed at helping the community in some way. We had 2 big events, which were a walk in the park, which is a walk primarily run by volunteers to support Parkinson's disease, and around the Bay in the Day, a bike race that circles Port Phillip Bay. For both of these events, we were assigned with volunteer positions. I was both a tin rattler and a valet bike parker. These events would usually last the whole day, but I would meet a lot of new people and discover things about the Melbourne culture I never knew before. In addition to these events, I was also assigned to volunteer at the Australian Red Cross on Bridge Road. This was a journey every Friday to a nearby op shop where my friend Darby and I would work for a few hours almost every week. Both of these service learning activities made me realize how important my help was to the people I served and the privilege I have to be where I am today. Overall, I have no regrets in choosing the NUN program and studying abroad in Melbourne, Australia for the first semester of my college career. So far, it has been the most eye-opening and maturing experience I've ever had. Even though I miss my family and friends back home, I know I'm going to miss this place when I leave.